So, Spiff, it's been so long. There's only 2 more missions in Rundown 8. Where's GTFO Part 4? Well, few things. 1, Colton works away from home the majority of the time, and we keep missing windows when we can play, but we should be able to get a few in later in June. 2, I've been really occupied, and like I mentioned, the series is 100% made by me, no extra editors, so when I spend like 2 weeks straight grinding the Solemn Tempest for Ludwig's charity event, I wasn't doing my couple hours a day chipping away at the video. Each one has taken me like 90 to 120 hours, so at a usual pace of only a couple hours a day while I'm doing other stuff, progress is slow. That's no excuse. Obviously, eventually I'll give it the days it needs and get through it a lot quicker, but that brings me to the 3rd reason. We haven't beaten E2. We have beaten D2. I won't say how long it took, but it was pretty nasty. However, E2 is really hard. And I know this probably sounds dumb, like, yeah, GTFO, hardest co-op shooter ever made. Of course it's hard, but like, you don't get it. E2 is the hardest level in the game. I don't know why I didn't expect this. Of course they'd make the last one ridiculous to go out with a bang. 10 chambers, you sneaky dicks, so we're in for a time. But you gotta understand that we don't use like community strategies or watch other runs or are even really aware of like metas or anything, because we really try to just do it by ourselves. We only learned that E2 was the hardest level in the game because of when we joined the charity stream that 10 Chambers put on. People were talking about it, and I noticed somebody say it in chat. And then my greatest information resource, Random Kenny, I asked him for tips a little bit. Obviously no spoilers, and he pretty much just said like, get comfortable with failing. Thanks, Kenny. We haven't beaten most of like the top 10 hardest levels in GTFO yet. I don't know if we've beaten any that would be considered top 5, maybe some of the earlier Rundown 8 ones. But to finish this series, we're gonna have to tackle numero uno. We will be using a map, but like only uncovering parts as we discover them. So it's just like saving our map progress sort of thing. It's so bad that I've been debating making a part 4 and part 5 for D2 and then E2, just in case this ends up taking a really long time, but I don't want to. 1 mission per video is like, 4 parts is just very clean. That's what I'd like. But yeah, that's what's up. I'm slowly chipping away at it, and hopefully we can beat E2 on those couple dedicated days we have later in June. Like, we're gonna get up early, make sure we have strong breakfasts, and just go at it all day, and hopefully we can beat it. Wish us luck. To the GTFO devs, because I know some of you have been watching this series, I just wanted to let you know that you're evil, first of all. But also just kudos for having the balls to stick to your guns and making a game so hard that only the most dedicated players working together can beat it. In terms of an actual timeline, I would ambitiously say mid-July. But if I'm being like realistic, late July. So thank you for your continued patience as we get our ass beat in the complex.